Hey everyone, Excalion here. What's going on? How are you doing? It's been a while. I know it's been a while. Trust me, I get it. I think you understand. Pretty sure if you're like me and PvP is how you enjoy your time within Destiny the most, then you understand. And I understand if you're also quietly protesting the game. I'll talk more about this at the end of the video. I think there's some good changes coming, but this one's actually not about Destiny. No, this one's actually about Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, specifically the DMZ mode, something that I've come to enjoy. As a true PvEvP mode that embraces that, I've really come to enjoy my time playing it. Specifically, I like that there's things that you can do within it to fulfill your time that feel worth it, I guess, that feel like your time is valued. And for me in this one, it's going into the DMZ and getting the M13B assault rifle. And that's where today's story begins. So, I'm playing solo. You can play with either a squad, which is 1 to 3 men, or a platoon that's 3 or 4 to 6 men, however many that is. But I'm doing this solo. I don't have any friends yet, and I wanted this gun so damned badly that I finally just logged in to go get it. So, I mark my zone, and then I go to get some gear. Now, the only thing that I know about this specifically is that I need a gas mask. So, I get some money, and I buy a gas mask. And boy, do I find out later that one gas mask is just not going to cut it, nor buy any plates or anything like that. But, we'll get there. So, I get the one gas mask that I think I need, and I start my journey. My long, long journey. You see, I don't want to get a vehicle because vehicles tend to draw attention, and I don't want that. I want to get there pretty quietly. So I go and I see where there's some ads on the map right here in front of me, and I go around them. I don't challenge them, I just move on. Go around. Take the path less chosen. Or something like that. So I struggle with jumping over a rock, and I continue on my journey to find the gun that I'm looking for. After crossing a river into the open, shots are fired at me from what I can only assume is another solo player. If it had been more than one, I think they probably would have challenged me and probably would have gotten me. So I do a little bit of bobbing and weaving and just continue my way up the hill. Maybe just once they've realized that I was a lonely single solo player, they gave up and didn't continue to try and pursue me, which is fine. And I also didn't stop to look. I hear that's a bad thing to do. So we push forward until I can finally get to a spot where I can see the cloud. The cloud where the chemist is. Right there in the distance, 700 meters away. So I decided to go ahead and float my way over there. Now, as you can see, this is a fairly large map. And that's kind of what I like about DMZ. You're not just like Gambit, precluded to one confined area where you're, invading the other team or anything like that. No, this is a map where anything and everything can happen to you at any point in time. So, continuing on and getting very close to where the chemist is, I decide to start checking around for some extra plates and maybe some extra stims, some other gear, and unfortunately I don't really find any of that, so we continue on. I had absolutely no idea how handy a few extra plates and maybe another gas mask or two would have been right here, but I digress. I'm about to find out very, very quickly. So I make my way into the chemist zone. You can see it clearly marked right here. Drop my mask and let's go. Now, what I was not expecting was the sheer number of ads, AI bots that were going to be in this area. But boy, oh boy, do I find out really quick. After realizing that I am in way over my head, I get the hell out of there. Almost like I'm escaping Koga's gym and all of my Pokemon are poisoned and they're about to die and I need to get to a Pokemon Center to survive. That is actually how bad it is. So, throw on my last 2 plates and I go to formulate a new plan. What am I going to do now? Well, the first thing is first, I gotta get another gas mask and maybe some plates. That would be great. So we're going to move on to this little village or encampment over here that we can see and hopefully find some gear. Making my way to the top of the guard post, I find it. After acquiring the Signal 50, it becomes clear to me what I must do. After testing out the visibility, which is very poor, I find a couple of ads on the inside and try to take some pop shots at them, but to no avail. So we're going to have to come up with another strategy. But in order to do this, I am still going to need those plates and probably another gas mask.
Activity has increased.
After finding a few plates and another self-res, I decide it's time to do the thing. We couldn't find another gas mask, and that's okay. We're just going to have to go with plan B and try to shoot him from outside of the bubble, I guess we'll call it. But first, we got to see if we can even find him. And it's not long before we do. After landing 8 50 caliber shots on this dude, they finally start charging towards me. So we crawl up on the hill to try and finish the mission. But can I do it before they get to me, or what? After putting the target down with 11 50 caliber shots, we finally have what we came for, the M13B. So I grab that and the advanced UAV and make my way to a local exfil, because getting the gun is only half the job. Now we have to get out with the gun. And it's just about that time I hear something behind me. After realizing it was just AI, we continue on. That was one heck of a moment, though, seeing that truck coming right at me, and that honestly had me pretty clinched up there for a second. So we're good, though. We make our way to the exfil site. We call in the chopper. That truck actually, well, it gets a little bit closer to us. And that's the moment I realize all the ads, they're right on top of me.
soon.
After successfully extracting with the M13B, we now have it unlocked in multiplayer and Warzone, and also I believe Modern Warfare 3 coming up. So that's really cool, and I like the way they implemented that into the game. I really enjoyed this activity. I really enjoyed going and finding this gun and successfully getting out with it, and that it's usable now in all these other game modes. It's really cool, and honestly, it kind of gave me that reminiscent Destiny feel that made me fall in love with Destiny and Destiny 2 to begin with. And I'm not going to sit here and harp on that and say that, you know, these are comparable games. I mean, they're not, right? They're totally different genres even. But it's kind of left me feeling like I can play something else and still get that feeling, because let me tell you, I don't get that feeling from Destiny anymore. I really don't. And that's honestly my biggest problem with the game, besides all of the other stuff, besides the SBMM, besides, you know, the lack of PvP content and maps and stuff. And I know we're getting more, and Joe Blackburn was awesome. He had that whole 15-minute spiel, and I think it made a lot of people feel pretty good. But it's still leaving me feeling like I could have more. And that sucks, because Destiny really used to make me feel good all the time. You go, you do something, you get rewarded. It was awesome. So maybe we can get back to that. I am going to play next season 100%, but I don't know that I'm spending any more money on this game. But you guys let me know. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Maybe I can do some more stuff like this in the future. I really enjoy playing Call of Duty right now. I'm going to upload some more stuff. Maybe me playing with the kids and stuff. Just had an awesome Warzone dub with one of them. So, yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'm Excalion. Godspeed, my friends.